All right, we got lots to do, like Jimmy was saying. We got more audio from Dave Rabbit.
Oh.
I was reading up on this guy yesterday, and very interesting. You know, he only did 21 shows.
That's it.
Wow.
And he's been alive ever since on the internet. People are just freaking out about this guy. He did an underground radio show in Vietnam back in 70, 71 from the back of a whorehouse. I read the whole story last night. It's fascinating. And he was scared S-less because he wasn't sure when he was going to get shut down.
So you basically have a clear copy of one of 21 shows.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is really rare.
Yeah, and he had a lot of shows himself, but his daughter, I guess, taped over him because she wanted some music back in the 80s.
Wait,
and that's what you did. You would, find cassettes and just put music on them.
Yeah.
And she found his very valuable radio shows and recorded over them.
Oh.
So, very fascinating guy, but we definitely have more audio from him. Maybe we'll start that after the break, okay?
I thought about him yesterday. I was trying to tell my girlfriend about him. Choker. And you can't translate like how great this guy is. 'Cause I'm like, yeah, he did shows in Vietnam. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't explain what makes him so good.
Yeah. It's a whole combination of knowing the situation he was in at the time, the voice, and the material's funny. The guy actually has funny lines,
Well, here's a taste from yesterday. We got new stuff for later on, but just in case you missed it yesterday, Dave Rabbit, Underground Radio, Vietnam, 1970.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host for the next 3 hours of hard acid rock music, Dave Rabbit. For those of you who have just recently come into the Republic of Vietnam, I'd like to give you a little information about it so your mind won't be quite so blown when you hear such words as and words of that nature. We're an underground radio station here, and we say what we feel like saying. And we bring the truth to the first-termers in the Republic of Vietnam. You got to change your evil ways. We also bring you hard acid rock music all through the night. The up-to-date music of today's American youth.
As he's playing Santana in the background.
Up to date, yeah.
Which was a brand new song, I guess.
Vietnam. I love how he says Vietnam.
Vietnam.
He basically didn't want to go home.
The Republic of Vietnam.
He didn't want to go home. He was in the Air Force. He did a little time, and they were going to station him back in the States, doing some mundane job, and he said, screw that, I want to stay in Vietnam, and he did. He was able to do that, I think, for a couple of years. And then he did this underground radio show, did 21 of them. And then that was it. I don't even know why he was shut down. They don't explain that on the internet. So we'll find out today because we're going to talk to Dave Rabbit. We found this guy.
During the night, we're going to be reading some of the things off the latrine walls around the Republic of Vietnam. Here's one of them. While I'm home, my wife is my right hand. While I'm away, my right hand is my wife. Cooking. From the Big 69, The Who, from the rock opera Tommy, Pinball Wizard.
Wow, how cool is that?
That was brand new.
How cool is that? Right.
Pretty new.
What timing he has too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had it, man. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show.
Hey.
Good morning to everybody.
Hey.
We'll be talking to Dave Rabbit a little later this morning. The Vietnam dude.
Yeah.
That went underground and did a radio show for like 21 days. Just didn't know when he was going to be shut off.
Giving that guy his own show.
Kind of bummed that he never did radio after that.
Yeah.
It seemed like he just kind of wandered around.
Good voice, good delivery.
Yeah.
He was probably, I don't know, we'll ask him, but it sounds like he was a little effed up.
A little bit.
You know?
Sounded like he was on the H or something.
Yeah.
Well, now that I mentioned him, I got to play another clip from yesterday. We got new ones for today, by the way, but just in case you missed it, Dave Rabbit, 1970-71, Vietnam, underground radio.
Cream with white room. We're going to let this next one roll on through. Why? Well, for one reason, I've got to go take a big, heavy And barring unforeseen incidences that may occur during my trip to the latrine, such as being picked up for marijuana or stopping in and getting a quick one of the whores down the hall, I'll be back to finish this goddamn
program.
I would listen to this guy every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
There's one where he plays, it's like, there was one he has a really cool intro on.
What?
I don't know. It might be a Cream song.
Oh my God, Jimmy! I got 40 clips in front of me. I need a little more info than that.
Did you just say White Room?
Yeah, but he just said White Room, right?
Yeah.
Listen to this show today because we're all out of sorts. My back is killing me, Jimmy. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Is that White Room or no?
No, that's
White Room.
I think the intro to this is cool that he does.
On the big 69, and the hits just keep on coming. All right, and we'll have E-Rock figure it out. I don't know.
The Republic of Vietnam.
Vietnam. I love the way he says
Vietnam. He does have a Rod Serling thing to his voice.
This guy's the greatest, man. He rules.
He certainly does, Jimmy. Certainly does.
If I could say Vietnam the way he says it, I'd find a reason to say it every 20 minutes in daily conversation.
Cactus, you can't judge a book by looking at its cover. Here's another quickie from the latrines in the Republic of Vietnam. This guy writes, fighting for someone else's freedom is like for someone else's virginity. Well, you can't judge by looking at the power.
He doesn't care the guy's singing. No. Why would he care?
He said blank power. Ladies.
You
got that part. Mm-hmm. Ladies. But he used the T.
Yes. Please.
Another clip of Dave Rabbit before we get into the chicken story.
This is so goddamn long.
Yeah, he had a problem with this record he was playing. He played some real long song.
He sounds very stoned.
Yeah, and in the middle of it, he's just pissed that the song is going on forever because he only did a 3-hour show. So he had to break in.
This is so goddamn long. I could have gone downstairs and got a shot of back. Rambling on with more music. Iron Butterfly. Soul Experience. Speed kills. Slow down.
Slow down.
Smoke grass.
Smoke grass.
Underground radio from Vietnam, man. This is it's a shame he only did 21 shows. God. This is the one Jimmy really likes. It's really quick.
Iron Butterfly. Soul Experience. Lifers are like flies. They both eat and bother people. Righto. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete.
That's my favorite part. Thank you, Pete.
Yes.
Yeah. They're just having a good old time. This next story is no big deal, but it just reminded me.
It probably ended up being Pete from NEW.
Pete Johnson.
Pete Johnson.
Or Pete Johnson.
Thank you, Pete. No problem. We're being shot at. Where's my chin dildo?
Well, we might have had an engineer that started with Marconi, put on a chin dildo one time.
Yeah.
He didn't want to, but we made him.
He didn't want to.
No.
And, yeah.
All right, anyway.
Lovely lady.
Story for another day.
In honor of Black History Month, the Opie and Anthony Show is honoring black heroes, African-American individuals throughout history, without whom this country would not be the melting pot it is today. Today, we honor actor Peter Edmond for his powerful performance as the engaging Private Snowball in Stanley Kubrick's Vietnam War epic, Full Metal Jacket.
Anybody know who Lee Harvey Oswald was? Private Snowball.
Sir, he shot Kennedy, sir.
That's right. And do you know how far away he was?
Sir, it was pretty far from that book suppository building, sir.
Suppository building. Yeah.
Book suppository building.
Stay tuned for more icons of black history on the Opie and Anthony Show.